Okay, the next lesson in Canon. Okay, we're going to start off with a D chord, this C-shaped D chord. Just move it up to the second fret, and we've gone over this chord before. It's kind of a tough chord, but we're just going to finger the notes as we need them. We're not going to jump into the whole chord at one time. You don't need to do that. So first we're going to play the 4th fret of the 4th string along with the 6th open string. I'm going to play the 5th fret of the 5th string. Then we're going to lay the rest of that chord down and play the 3rd and 2nd string and the 4th string again. Okay? We're just going to move down to a regular A chord. We're going to play the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string, the 2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 1st, and the 2nd and 3rd again. Going to play those exact same strings in the exact same way, but with the B minor chord. Okay, and keep in mind when you're playing, like the two notes together, just try to keep your fingers together, kind of like they're almost glued together. You want to play the notes at the same time. Okay, from here we're going to go to our F sharp minor, and our if you keep your B minor there, it's a pretty easy chord change. The only thing you have to do is just kind of move your second finger over to the 6th string, 4th fret, and lift your little finger off, and that will give you your F sharp minor. Then we're going to play the 6th, 5th, and 3rd string. So we're going to play the 6th, 4th, and 3rd, then the 2nd and 3rd, and the 2nd and 1st. Then you're going to play the 2nd and 1st string again. This time you're going to lay down your little finger on the A note on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay. Then from there we're going to go up to a G chord. We're going to play the 5th fret of the 6th string and the 7th fret of the 1st string along with the open 2nd string. And the open 4th, 2nd, and 3rd. And you're going to take your little finger and play the 9th fret of the 1st string. Okay. Then we're going to go to our D chord. And that chord is fingered with your 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and your 1st finger on the 1st fret, on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And you're going to play the open 6th and 2nd and 1st string, 4th, 2nd and 3rd, and the 1st string. Then you're going to go to this G chord. And the best way to do this G chord is it's just like a D chord down here. But you don't want to use your 1st finger. You just want to use your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger to play this D chord. And you're going to move it up to the 7th fret. It turns it into a G chord. And you're going to want to also put your 1st finger down on the 5th fret of the 6th string. And you're going to play the 6th, 2nd, and 1st string, the 4th string, the 2nd and 3rd, and the 1st string, and you're going to play that same chord in the exact same strings, just moved up 2 frets. So that'll change it to an A chord. And that's it. And on some of the chords where you're playing kind of these big chords, to help stretch your fingers out, you might want to just play regular chords down the 1st position, but just don't use your first finger, and just, you know, just strum a little, like, you know. That helps kind of stretch your fingers out a little bit, because some of those chords are kind of tough. Just keep in mind, like we mentioned earlier, that you don't have to jump into the chords all at one time. Just realize what notes you need to play, then put your fingers down on those notes and kind of lay your other fingers down as you need the notes. That makes it a lot easier to get in those chords. And you just have to work on it a little bit and it'll come. Okay, until next lesson.